And NFL football is just a month away, and I'm super excited. So I wanted to give you guys my season-long player props. We're doing passing, we're doing receiving, we're doing rushing. I might even do win totals if you guys want to see that. Make sure to comment down below if you do like the video and such. And man, preseason is starting. I love the NFL. This is the greatest time of the year. So like I said, we got passing, receiving, and rushing player props, season-long player props. I'm going to have 3 overs and 1 under. I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea why I do like these props, why I don't like these props. So let's get right into it. First with the passing props. So now on to the running backs rushing yards. I feel very confident about 3 of these 4. I'll let you know who I don't feel super confident in as we go down the list. But first, we got Josh Jacobs over 925 yards. This dude, newly on the Packers, obviously was on the Raiders for the past 5 seasons. Last year, he was a little banged up. He only played 13 games and ended with 805 rushing yards. But this Packers offensive line is full of studs. He's coming back for vengeance because the Raiders didn't want to pay him. He's going to want to prove him wrong. He's going to want to get paid. I've always been a big fan of Josh Jacobs, and 925 yards seems a little low. He's hit this mark in 3 of his 5 seasons. Like I said, this Packers offense line is no joke. He's clearly the lead running back. I think Austin Dillon is still there, but Josh Jacobs is levels above him. He's going to be a 3-down back. He's going to get all the carries. I love this number for Josh Jacobs. Like I said, I've always been a fan of his. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder, trying to prove the Raiders wrong and prove that he is still one of the best, because people were kind of saying that he's a little injury prone last season. He's getting older. He's 26, will be 27. But I think this number is just way too low for him. I feel really confident about it. Here's the one I'm a little bit iffy on. Travis Etienne, I believe, had Liz Frank surgery last season or 2 seasons ago. So he might be a little bit slower. The last 2 seasons, he had 1,100 and 1,000 yards. So he went over this pretty easy. Trevor Lawrence is going to have to prove his contract. So I don't know. I like it. It's a good line for him. I'm just not super confident. I don't know what I can't really sell it on you guys. Maybe I shouldn't put it up here, but I do like it. I'm probably 65%. I like it. The other ones are 85% I love. But Travis Etienne, over 900 yards. He went over it his first 2 seasons. He has been banged up a little bit, I believe, just on and on. But there it is. Now, I love this one. Najee Harris, over 800 rushing yards. This dude has been in 1,000 yards every single season, I believe. 1,200, 1,000. All 3 seasons that he's played, he's been over this line by 200 yards. I don't understand why it's so low. Everybody's hyping up Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren is not Najee Harris. Najee Harris he's the lead back. He's going to get, I don't know, 18 carries a game, 15, 16, 17, 18 carries a game. He's a dog. He's proven himself. The Steelers didn't pick up his 5th-year option. He's going to be proving himself. He's going to be running this team. He's going to be leading this team in rushing yards. 800 is super, super low for him. We need to hammer this before it goes up. Like I said, he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. Steelers did not give him his 5th-year option. He's never really been hurt either. I'm truly confused why this is 800 yards. It might be because the books and people think Jaylen Warren's going to take carries away. But when it comes down to it, Mike Tomlin knows who his guy is. It's Najee freaking Harris. You can see him in training camp. He has an attitude. He looks super good. He looks fast. I'm hammering. This is my favorite season-long bet of the season. And my under is Zach Moss, under 725 yards. He had a good season filling in for Jonathan Taylor with the Colts. He's not going to do that this year. Chase Brown, he was a rookie last year out of Illinois, I believe. Great little running back, fast as hell. He's going to take tons of carries away from Zach Moss. I think he might even be better than Zach Moss. Zach Moss filled in for me in fantasy, and he played very, very good last year. I just don't see it. Also, they didn't use Joe Mixon as much as they should have. What are you expecting them to use Zach Moss more than they used Joe Mixon? I mean, come on now. He's not even, in my opinion, he might not even be the best running back on their team. Joe Burrow throws the ball 45 times a game. There's not going to be very many carries to go around, especially splitting the carries. Zach Moss under 725 yards. He's a good running back, decent backup, I guess. But they got a split backfield. And like I said, Joe Burrow throws the ball 45 times a game. Zach Moss under 725 rushing yards. This is also one of my favorite plays of the year. Now, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave down below what you guys think of these player props. And let me know what player props you guys are rocking. Make sure to subscribe, like, and everything.